perfect beauty or a terrible disaster. The beauty industry is booming, but behind the makeup lie horrifying secrets and ruined faces. We're about to reveal the darkest stories about the real price of perfection that few dare to talk about. Do you have the courage to face this truth? After watching, if you're shocked and impressed, comment 1. If not, comment 0. Like now and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out. Tara Reid, the famous film star, made the decision to undergo dual breast implants and body contouring in 2004 at the height of her career. The procedures promised to enhance her figure instead led to complications with the shape and placement of the implants, as well as issues with skin texture from the body contouring. When photos of the unwanted results surfaced in the media, the young actress became the focus of public ridicule and humiliation. Her once promising career was severely impacted. Tara's challenge was not only a professional setback, but also a significant physical and emotional loss, including chronic pain and a shattered sense of self-esteem. This case highlights the harsh realities of media scrutiny in the face of cosmetic failures, and the profound effects such experiences can have on personal life and career. Hang Miyoko once had a promising modeling career, but body dysmorphia pushed her down the wrong path. The overuse of non-medical grade substances, including vegetable oil, caused severe rejection reactions, swelling her face and impairing basic functions. However, this story is not only tragic, it's also a testament to human compassion. Moved by her situation, television viewers donated thousands of dollars to help her undergo life-saving surgeries, removing 260 grams of foreign material from her body. While she could not regain her former beauty, Miyoko preserved her life thanks to medicine and human kindness. Joan Van Ark, the beloved actress, is another celebrity whose cosmetic journey has drawn attention. As she aged, it appears she turned to procedures to maintain a youthful appearance in an industry famously unforgiving of natural aging. She is believed to have undergone multiple interventions such as facelifts and filler injections. The result was a noticeable change in appearance, with experts pointing out clear signs of procedures such as overly tight skin and swollen cheeks. This case illustrates a sad reality. Many actresses feel social and professional pressure to maintain an ageless image, leading them to seek cosmetic procedures even when the final results may appear unnatural. Mickey Rourke's career was interrupted when he pursued professional boxing, resulting in severe facial injuries, including a broken nose and cheekbones. In an effort to reconstruct his face after the damage, Rourke underwent a series of surgeries. Unfortunately, the results fell far short of his expectations. His post-surgery appearance changed dramatically, with his previously sharp features replaced by a swollen face. The actor openly expressed dissatisfaction with the outcomes, admitting that he had chosen the wrong surgeon for the reconstructive procedures. His case serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in post-trauma facial surgery and the necessity of seeking highly experienced specialists. Rourke later became an outspoken critic of aesthetic pressures, encouraging others to learn from his mistakes. Donatella Versace, the iconic fashion designer, is known for her striking and seemingly ageless appearance. Her looks have been the subject of much speculation and criticism over the years. Although she has never confirmed the extent of cosmetic interventions, experts have noted clear signs of fillers and procedures aimed at maintaining unnaturally taut skin. Versace's transformation is seen as a professional success story in an industry that celebrates youth, yet it has drawn criticism for promoting unrealistic beauty standards and setting a dangerous precedent for young women. This case highlights the extreme pressure faced by top figures in the fashion world to resist aging, as well as the complexity of publicly denying cosmetic procedures. Jocelyn Wildenstein, also known as the Catwoman, a figure of high society, is famous for her dramatically transformed appearance. Her transformation is believed to have stemmed from a desire to satisfy her partner's preferences, reflecting a willingness to change herself to align with someone else's ideal image. Over the years, she underwent procedures such as facelifts, fillers, and eye modifications in pursuit of an unconventional aesthetic standard. However, her story took a different turn when her marriage came to an end. Behind her altered appearance were legal and financial disputes. Although she claimed that her looks were the result of racial heritage rather than excessive cosmetic intervention, the pursuit of this ideal image came at an enormous financial cost, ultimately leading to economic difficulties. Seeking comfort from the relentless pressure of social media and the alienation from friends, Jo Chuna turned to extreme cosmetic interventions. Beginning in her teenage years, the young woman from China longed to reinvent herself to escape a world that had rejected her. Bullied for her appearance, Chuna became obsessed with the idea of transforming into a living doll with unrealistic physical features, porcelain skin, and large eyes. With financial support from her family, she embarked on a campaign to reshape every aspect of her appearance. Over a few years, she underwent hundreds of procedures. As her social media following skyrocketed, her obsession with her looks intensified, creating a loop of addiction to the validation that her new appearance brought. Behind the carefully curated images, her life began to unravel. The continuous interventions took a heavy toll on her physical and mental health, leaving her with chronic pain and a fragile sense of self-esteem. In 2005, April Brown, a cosmetic specialist, decided to turn to an unlicensed provider for filler injections, a lower-cost alternative. Instead of medical-grade silicone, she was injected with a hazardous chemical mixture, including industrial-grade silicone and other unknown substances. This unregulated procedure caused severe inflammatory reactions that spread throughout her body. Although she underwent multiple interventions to remove the toxic substances, the damage was irreversible. In an effort to save her life, doctors had to perform drastic medical measures. This story serves as a stark warning about the consequences of compromising medical safety for lower costs, leading to permanent, irreversible outcomes. Amanda Lepore, a transgender model, is a prominent example of how cosmetic interventions can be used in the journey of affirming one's identity and gender. Born with a different assigned sex, she began the transition process to escape bullying and found comfort in iconic images like Marilyn Monroe. Her procedures were diverse and complex, including facial feminization surgeries and extensive body modifications aimed at achieving a highly personalized aesthetic ideal. Lepore's transformation came at a significant cost, both financially and physically. Although she has been open about the expenses and number of procedures, she remains a strong advocate for bodily autonomy and self-expression. Her story challenges traditional notions of beauty and gender while highlighting the complexity of using cosmetic tools in the pursuit of authentic selfhood. Monique Allen, assigned male at birth, always felt that her body did not align with her internal gender identity. Initially, she pursued cosmetic surgery to feel more confident, but overusing multiple procedures led to negative impacts on her health and life. In retrospect, Monique expresses regret and emphasizes the importance of making safe choices, listening to your body, and seeking appropriate medical and psychological support. Her story serves as a reminder to care for yourself thoughtfully and responsibly. Even in seemingly routine cosmetic procedures, unforeseen medical risks are always present. Vishal Thakur's story shows that even simple aesthetic treatments can carry serious dangers. In 2006, he decided to get a nose job to improve his appearance, but the surgery did not go as planned and led to numerous health issues, as well as severe psychological impact. From a confident individual, Vishal became withdrawn and suffered significant mental stress. His experience serves as a reminder of the importance of medical safety, choosing qualified doctors, and carefully considering any cosmetic intervention. Raji Naring, a transgender actress and activist, experienced serious complications after receiving unsafe injections from an unlicensed cosmetic service. This experience serves as a warning about the risks of cheap, uncontrolled procedures and the importance of seeking reputable medical facilities. How do you feel about her resilience? If Raji's story strongly impressed you, comment. 2. If not, comment. 5. Like now and subscribe so you don't miss the next shocking truths. Sahar Tabar, an Iranian social media phenomenon, gained attention by claiming she had undergone dozens of procedures to look like her idol. Her shocking photos depicting her with exaggerated facial features spread widely. However, the story took an unexpected turn when Sahar revealed that her extreme appearance was largely the result of makeup techniques and digital manipulation. She admitted to having some minor cosmetic procedures, but denied the extent of surgery that had been reported. Sahar's journey later entered the legal realm due to allegations related to her online behavior. This case serves as a prime example of digital identity, where truth fiction and image manipulation intertwine, creating confusion and drawing extreme attention on social media. Jordan James Park, also known as the Lip King, is a social media influencer who has spent a substantial amount of money transforming himself into a model based on a famous reality TV star. Beginning in his teenage years, he became obsessed with the idea of looking like this aesthetic icon. Over the years, Park underwent a series of procedures, including lip and cheek fillers, jawline reshaping, and rhinoplasty. Park's transformation received mixed reactions. While some praised his dedication to his aesthetic goals, others criticized him for promoting unrealistic beauty standards and encouraging risky procedures. This case illustrates the power of celebrity imagery in shaping personal desires and how one can become caught in a cycle of relentless modification, sometimes planning extreme interventions. The case of Kimberly McCormick is a prime example of the greatest risk of undergoing cross-border surgery, losing control over the procedure. When a doctor performs high-risk interventions like buttock lifts or breast implants without prior consent, it's not only a professional mistake, but also an assault on bodily autonomy. Beyond the financial burden of medical expenses to address infections, the most valuable lesson here is never compromise on transparency and legal documentation that protects your rights, especially in countries with lax regulatory oversight. Renee Talley is a typical victim of a dangerous trend using industrial silicone or non-standard substances to achieve super-real curves like celebrities. The consequence is a severe rejection response from the body. The immune system attacks the foreign materials, causing widespread inflammation and tissue hardening. Her story is not only a personal tragedy, but also a warning about the dangers of the unlicensed cosmetic market. When beauty standards are distorted, people can easily fall into deadly traps disguised as cheap beauty treatments. Celso Sanaban from Brazil was drawn into the desire for the ageless beauty of a Ken doll. Beginning in his teenage years, he embarked on a multi-year transformation journey, investing a significant amount of money into cosmetic procedures. He underwent a series of interventions to reshape his facial features, aiming to achieve the sharp, defined look characteristic of the doll. As his transformation progressed, Celso's fame grew, turning him into a viral social media phenomenon. However, just months after completing the transformation, tragedy struck. He was diagnosed with a rare and serious medical condition. This health issue, combined with previous complications from filler injections, severely weakened his immune system. Ultimately, his body could not fight off disease. Celso's case is a tragic story of the life-threatening costs of chasing an unrealistic aesthetic ideal. In 2009, Carol Bryan, an active woman, decided to undergo a seemingly low-risk procedure to restore volume and smooth wrinkles on her face. Unfortunately, the filler injection became disastrous when an incompatible mixture was used. This mistake triggered an immediate tissue reaction, causing severe swelling and pain. The damage was far more serious than anticipated, with her skin showing rapid deterioration and a rigid https www.myplasticsurgeon.com WP content, themes, PSS theme, prem pages, are images, Dr. Boyd Carroll, JPG appearance. The physical pain was compounded by the emotional trauma of losing a sense of personal identity. In a tragic turn, Carol also lost vision in one eye. The filler migrated, putting pressure on the optic nerve and causing irreversible damage. This case serves as a stark warning about the risks of medical error, even in the most routine procedures, and the dangers posed by filler migration on sensitive neural structures. In October 2018, Laura Isla, a real estate agent, took the risk of traveling to a clinic in Mexico for rhinoplasty and breast augmentation, attracted by lower costs. During anesthesia, a catastrophic incident occurred, resulting in severe brain damage due to oxygen deprivation and multiple cardiac arrests. She was transferred to a hospital in her home country, but never regained consciousness. Isla's case highlights the inherent risks of choosing overseas facilities where care standards and regulations may be significantly lower. The clinic where she underwent the procedures was found to be unrecognized by the government and had a history of complaints. This tragic story serves as a stark warning about the dangers of medical tourism and the necessity of thoroughly verifying safety standards and accreditation of medical facilities. These stories reinforce the message that cosmetic surgery is a complex decision with real risks, including medical errors, psychological obsessions, and social pressures. Bodily autonomy is important, but it must be accompanied by caution, thorough research, and prioritizing medical safety above all. Thank you for following this documentary journey. What are your thoughts on how the entertainment and fashion industries influence these beauty standards? Share your opinions in the comments